Because I'm innocent, and you can mark my words on that one. No jury will convict me.
So let's talk about this with our legal experts, Monica Lindstrom, Brian Foster. Thanks for being here tonight. Monica, I'm going to start with you. And you weren't on the show last night, so let's talk about something that happened yesterday in court if we can first. The fact that Jodi Arias, after this heinous killing, is able to drive up to Salt Lake and go on a first date with this man who testified yesterday. I mean, that has got to be very difficult. She's making out with the guy 24 hours after she killed another guy.
Yeah, that is not a great fact for the defense. But where I could see how they might spin it is if they bring in experts talking about the battered woman or the abused woman, it could just kind of go to her state of mind, how she went from being just incredibly all this adrenaline, being upset, being violent, and then turn around and she can go see somebody else. How she can, her emotions are so fragile, and she could just flip at any point.
Well,
which
she
could
flipped,
go
all right,
to her,
because she's sitting there making small talk at Chili's.
Yes, her mental stability, maybe from the abuse, it's just worn her down. So it could be how they could flip it. Other than that, I'm not really sure what they can do with that.
I can't wait to see what the defense does with that, if they even touch it. Now, the prosecution, they're really trying to prove, Brian, that the shot to the head, one of the 3 fatal wounds, came last, and that's how they're going to try to get the death penalty, saying it was just a heinous act that she did. But now there's some question about whether or not when that gunshot came, and the lead detective in the case has kind of had 2 different stories at this point.
I'm not sure that he's had 2 different stories, but definitely the position has changed a little bit. I think the fact of the matter is that it definitely hurts the defense to have the gunshot wound be first as opposed to last, and there is some inconsistency. It's unclear whether it was a change in his opinion from earlier or whether it was his opinion based on what the doctor told him, but I do want to comment on the fact that Burns character, the thing that he has to be happy about is that he didn't get the same thing done to him. If anything, he may have dodged a bullet, literally.
All right, Brian Foster, Monica Lindstrom, thank you so much.
Thank you.
John and Kerry.
Thanks, Troy.